today I wanted to talk about 3 things I wish I knew when I first got into business. Hi everyone, Lindsay Schlick here with SchlickArt TV. I hope you're all having a great day. Today I want to talk about 3 things that I wish I knew when I first got into business. Number 1 is I'm now a business owner. I'm no longer a specialist. Now I'm totally quoting the E-Myth here, which is, a great book to read when you first get into business, but I just want to talk about that for a little bit. Back when I worked for somebody else, I literally did photography and editing, photography and retouching all day, every day. When you become a business owner, I swear I spend like 20% of my time doing what I really love, why I started this business, and I spend the other 80% doing everything else, marketing, writing emails, the books, following up with people, answering, phone calls, networking, blogging, working on the website, everything else. And you really, really have to be prepared for that, because otherwise, that stuff doesn't get done, it falls behind by the wayside, and you wonder where all your clients went. So that's my first rule, is remembering that you are no longer a specialist in your field, but you are also, more importantly, a business owner, and that stuff is just as important as the stuff that you love to do. So that's number 1. Number 2 is my over, under, through rule. You can imagine a toddler, crawling around on the floor, and you put an obstacle in front of a toddler, and it just doesn't even, think about it. It is predisposed and ready to find a way to get around that obstacle, whether that's over, whether that's under, whether that's through. Now, with small business owners, and myself included, sometimes I hit a wall and I hit a block, and it takes me a few days to figure out what it is and where do I go from here. And this can be, with my marketing budget, this can be with, dealing with a client that I've never had to deal with before, or having to do some research on some different types of shooting, you name it. But what happens afterwards is we put this block up and we become paralyzed by the problem. And that shouldn't be it. We should go back to when we were younger and when we were, fearless of everything, and just try and remember to just find a way around it, to go over, under, and through. So my third rule is, there really is no pre-written script or timeline for how fast your business is going to move forward. It is your business. Your business is going to be very different to what, Joe Blogs is doing down the street. So, don't give yourself a hard time with this. You are not that other person. You are you. And whatever you put into your business, you will get out of it. So don't get hung up on what anybody else is doing, and just read your script. Go through business the way you're going to do it, and you will make it work. The harder you work at it, and there's plenty of things you can do. You can educate yourself. We're always learning. There's plenty of things that you can do. But it's your script and it's your timeline. Create your business the way you want to create it. So we would love to hear your comments and thoughts about these little videos that we're putting out, and we would love to know what were your obstacles when you first started your business? What are some things that you wish that you knew when you first started? Well, thanks for listening and thanks for watching, and we hope to see you soon. Bye.